sit right back and hear them tell the tale of a vodka crew who gather around their mighty drink to give their point of view. Hazman is the panel spy, he shows that he has fun, and Johnny our host will jump along, guiding us through the storm, guiding us through the storm. Big T's our rock, he keeps us true, he often gets his say, and just alive he knows the girls and everything dragons win, and everything dragons win. The Mad Dragon podcast is a journey unforeseen with Hazman and Donnie too, and there's Big T and Coco, just the start, Mazza and the other crew here on the Mad Dragon podcast.
Defeating the Broncos in round number 11.
All right, Jess, hit it. Hit it, Jess. I want it done first. I want to do that first. Do the song.
The Broncos, they get back from injury.
Thank you.
Oh, and the same! Oh, and the same! So much!
There we go. How good was that? Well, good day, Dragons fans. I'm Big T. That's right, it's me. We're the Mad Dragons podcast, brought to you by Complete Warehouse Solutions, a family-owned and operated business, more than 100 years of combined experience. Jeff and his team are more than pleased to assist you in your Sydney warehouse refurbishments. They do everything. They clean it up. They fix it up. They do everything. Based on Commerce Drive, Lake Illawarra. Get in touch on 02 457 1930. Well, there we go. It wasn't pretty, was it? Wasn't a good go, was it? It was a good game. The first half was absolutely fantastic. Probably good. Just got the job done to win 20-6 over Newcastle. To secure the Alex McKinnon Cup on you, Al. Well done, mate. He's doing pretty well up there now. He's got a new girlfriend and a new baby, I think. So, yeah. No heroes and villains tonight. Hazman is not unwell. But we have got Jesse. Say good day, Jess. Give me one word to sum up the game.
They did enough to. I'm going to say job done. I know it's
job
two
done.
words, but...
Coco, and Coco's with us too. Yeehaw! Hey, Coco, how are you, buddy?
Hello.
Give me one word.
How are you,
to
everyone?
sum up the game. One word to sum up the game.
Relieved.
Relieved. All right. We've also got Billy coming on in a little while as well, and back from his month-long holiday. He's back. He's back. Say good day to Liam Fallon. How are you, Liam?
Good, thanks, Big D.
You going right? And I hear a rumor that you might be going to Vegas.
I definitely am.
How
Watch out,
good's that?
Vegas. He can scoop on the loose.
Live crosses
We'll be
from
hitting the casinos, won't you, Scoop?
Who knows? You will just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Well done. I like that. All right, we'll go through the. We haven't got Heroes and Villas. Hazman's not with us tonight. He's not well. Hope you get better, mate. I hope you get rid of the dreaded lurgy. Jack DeBellin was our man of the match, Mad Dragons podcast man of the match. Yeah, he done a great game. What did Jack DeBellin play? He played 34 minutes, 13 runs, 130 odd meters, 26 tackles, and that was all in 34 minutes. So well done, JBD. Also finished on the podium was David Clemmer. Tell us about David Clemmer, Jess.
Yeah, probably his best outing in the Red V. He made close to 200 meters. He played probably the most minutes he's ever played since coming to the club.
47, yeah. 57.
33 tackles, 175 meters, 69 post contact, with 15 runs and 15 hit ups. So it was a pretty good outing from the Clem, and hopefully he can build off that against. Yeah, it was a good performance from him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and any one of the players. There's so many players we could have gave 3-2-1 to this week. You know, so many players. And we had St Gutho as our 1-pointer. What do you think of him, Coco? How did he go? You reckon?
I think he's going well. I think he's going to the spot and the Dragons very well. And I was impressed with him on Friday night. I gave him, I think I gave him either 2 or 3 points. I don't know what point I gave him,
Yeah.
but I think he's going very well. Yeah, I just think he's going well. I was skeptical, but now that I've seen what he can do, I'm actually becoming a little bit of a fan of him. So he's proved me wrong, which I like that. I like seeing that players can prove me wrong. So yeah, I'm excited. I love his post celebration, something about a burger. So I don't know what, I don't know.
Yeah, something
does
about a
anyone know what
hamburger.
that-
We'll get into that maybe later.
Oh, okay. To be continued.
Later on. Where are we? Yeah, Gutho. Any one of the players on the weekend. We also had Gutho running for 166 metres. Toby Couchman. Wow, what a player. 80 minutes, 15 runs, 164 metres, 75 post contact, 5 tackle breaks, 1 offload, 44 tackles, and he missed 1. So we can forgive him for that. Missed one. We've got something about a press conference coming up, Jess.
That's right. Yes, let's have a look at what Flano said. Flano and Cookie said in the game. Keep the content going.
Oh, sorry, mate. I was waiting for you. I thought you were going to go. I think Flano and Cookie were pretty happy with the first half, at least. How do you reckon the first half went there, Scoop?
Yeah, I think it went pretty well, Big T. We were just attacking, and also I
I'd like to go
point out, special
doing the
shout
roles.
out to Lawson for making his debut with us.
All right, let's have a listen to this. We'll probably get flagged again,
Building
but
momentum
we'll listen to it
time
anyway.
again in this crucial Origin period.
Yeah, exactly. I know the win against Brisbane into a bye, you just hope you don't lose momentum because of the bye, but I think we managed it well. We've done a couple of days off and back into training and prepared well for tonight's game.
What about some of your older fellas tonight that were good? Cookie, Gutho, Jack DeBellin as well. All came together for one of those tries.
Yeah, I thought they were really good in the first half. Game management was good. Took our opportunities when we defended well. Two missed tackles in the first half at half time, so it was pretty controlled. And I thought the second half was going to go that way. 20 minutes, a bit of an arm wrestle, and then we get on top of them when we should have scored 2 tries late there, and should have blown the score out, but we didn't score those, so that was disappointing. But overall, really happy.
What about the ticket on front?
He did a good job, didn't he? He's good under the high ball and made a really good, nice line break there. And we knew he was going to compete really hard. He's just that type of personality that he's not that. I don't want to play him down at all. He's not a flashy type of player. He's a real tradesman at his job. He'll catch balls and he'll bring the ball back really strong.
What about Gutho tonight? Like, just went from the front as always.
Yeah, he was great. Would have liked him to catch that ball at the back end there. But no, he's been fantastic all year. His leadership, encouragement, it's been great.
What about David Clemmer? Flano, probably his best game as a Dragon. What did you like about what he was tonight?
Yeah, I'm glad you recognised it. I thought he was outstanding. He played, the whole first half, and then a stint in the second half. Since he's come to us, David Glemmer, I saw probably a little bit prior, was a bit flighty and gave away a few penalties, and haven't seen any of it. He's been outstanding for us, getting forward, doing a real front rower's job. He's not, breaking tackles as much as he was when he was younger, but he's doing a fantastic job for us.
Cookie, you obviously played with Clemmer a fair bit, rep-wise, years ago. Like, what's he like now as in terms of that progression in his career, a bit older, but coming here and the back end of his career and providing something for the Dragons?
I'm sure Shane probably brought him here for a bit of leadership as well. Just we've got a lot of young forwards, great young forwards, and I think they just watch how he goes about his thing. He's got a great routine he sticks to for training and game day as well. So I reckon they're just all looking up to him and knowing the big games he's been in and how experienced he is. So they're learning a lot from him, and he's just playing great footy with us. And like Shane said, he's not giving away silly penalties. I think he's really enjoying his time here at the Dragons. He's happy and he's doing a great job for us.
James Sewell, Funno, what's the prognosis there?
A low-grade syndesmosis, so he's had one to that end before, so he limped around for a bit after it and got it strapped and just didn't come good. So not a touch wood, it's not a high-grade syndesmosis, and it's only maybe a week or two.
Yeah, well, there you go. He was quite happy with the first half, but he said it was going to go that way in the second half. It was going to be low scoring, and it was, wasn't it? Well, Nathan Lawson came onto the wing, as well as Blake Laurie and Toby Houseman all started the game, were part of the start of the lineup. Jack DeBellin and Luciano back to the bench. What'd you make of that move, Bill? Welcome, Billy. Hello, Billy. How are you, mate?
Good, yourself?
He's in his car on the way home.
Yeah. Coming back home from Sydney Olympic Park, just had to work there, so it's not bad.
Nice. What's selling donuts?
No, in the stadium.
Well, I just asked that question. Nathan Lawson came onto the wing, as well as Blake Laurie and Toby Katzman all started the game. DeBellin and Luciano went back to the bench. What did you make of that move? What was in Flano's mind?
I mean, it worked. Jack DeBellin came on, had an impact. He made all his tackles. I think he got one of my votes. I don't know which one. I don't think I put him man of the match, but I think I gave him 2 points. So he had a huge impact, and I gave Blake Laurie another a point as well because they were just strong. The forward pack was really dominant in that first half, and they made a huge difference for us. So it was a good move in the end of the day. I don't know if it'll work next week. I guess we'll see. But I don't see why you would change it after winning. So
yeah, with Sewer going off, Blocker had to play more minutes. He played 46. He ran for 142, so it wasn't too bad. I made 35 tackles, so he had his best game. I think him and Clement had their good games. Coco. Was Coco there? Hello. There she is.
Yes, I'm here.
Nathan Lawson came so close to scoring his first try. And on that try that Ezra Mann passed last week, or last time, don't you think Nathan Lawson could have got his first try of his NRL career?
He could, but it was just too woeful. I thought it was a try, but then we're going back when I checked. Yeah, no. It was poor did. I felt for him, I really did, but no.
Yeah, no. I was just saying because Ezra Mann got away with that one last week. So
I know. See, the ref has different glasses on. See, they've got different glasses on. Oh, Broncos, let's just put some half focus on.
Nice. Scoop. Dragons appeared to be the worst. This Scoop there he is. Dragons appeared to be the worst for captain's challenges. And that continued with Damien Cook this time. Challenged what was a clear knock on that chance of winning. I know I was shaking my head. What were you doing?
I was like, please don't tell me it's Clint Guffo doing the challenge again because he is absolutely the freaking worst at it. I think the Dragons have finally turned around and said, no, we're not letting you do the captain's challenges anymore, Guffo, because you suck at them.
And they give it to Cookie and it's even worse.
Yeah. We're the laughing stock at the moment for captain's challenges.
Where did Jess go? Is he around?
No.
He's off having a quick see.
We need you, mate.
I don't know where Jess is.
He's probably booking tickets to Vegas, maybe.
He might be booking tickets to Vegas. I wish we could all go. That'd be nice. If I win Lotto, I'm taking a lot of his.
I'm already going, Big T. It's all good.
I'll refund your money. Oh, you can. That's all right. You can be a tour leader. Yeah,
no,
the first
Hasman and all that will probably hit the pokies.
We would. Billy's not old enough. The first half was backwards and forwards, end to end. It was a pretty good couple of dubious decisions by the referee. I thought, but 22nd minute, Damien Cook went to the line, found Kyle Flanagan, and an injured Seward dove over. Billy, what do you think of that one?
It was great. That whole set, it was just fast, and then we made it. I think it was a breakdown. It was a breakdown the left side with Holmes and that, and we just saw the play opportunity because we got a good fast play the ball from Holmes, and Flanagan made a really good pass decision. Short ball was one of the best things he's ever done for our club. So I was out of my seat, and yeah, it was a good play. It was a great first try.
Yeah, I thought Flano had one of his better games for the club this week against the Knights.
Yeah,
he was up against Gamble, and Gamble. I don't think Gamble's a halfback. So
no, he's not. He's more of a lock roll big T.
You think he's a lockout? I think he's a lock scoop.
I reckon he defended Dylan Lucas pretty well. Like, Dylan Lucas did nothing this week compared to what he did the week before against, obviously, and no stars with Penrith because they're all out. But, you know, he scored 3 tries. So to contain him the way Flanagan did was a great job.
Yeah, it was a good game by both the halves. Have a good game actually. Loko actually ran the ball. King Tonga actually ran the ball. All right, yeah, Lycan, not Loko. Lycan. We'll get to Loko soon. 25th minute mark. Jess, I'll go to you. 25th minute mark. Guffo found a gap, sending veteran Jack DeBellin through the hole, who went for a 25-metre run. He was back to his 2016 days. Found Gutho back on the inside, 12-0. How good's that?
Yeah, it was a great bust up the middle. It sort of took the Dragons a while to warm into the contest. The ground was quite dewy, being the 8 o'clock kickoff. But once they did get there, it was a good run there from DeBellin, and Guffo put him actually through that hole, and then Guffo was in support when JDB made that run, and it was a great try. The Guffo went under the posts. Guffo been one of our best players every time we've had a win this year, and he was very instrumental in that win again on Friday night. And it was a great try.
That's what every good fullback should do, and that's what I tell all my fullbacks. You've got to back up the guy with the ball. You've got to be behind him. You've got to be ready to take that ball. Scoop, how are you, mate? It's hard to believe the Knights rested their best player and captain, Kalen Ponga, considering they were 4 points out of the 8 heading into this game. Are you surprised Adam O'Brien made the call? And I'll ask you another question after that.
No, I'm not surprised at all, Big T. I think Adam O'Brien, by the looks of it, is just giving up on the season for the Knights. I just don't see the Knights making a good run towards the end of the finals. No.
And I don't think I think he's going to be much longer for the NRL world myself, I think, anyway. So I don't think he's much longer for this NRL world. Jess, I'll go to this one. I'll go to this one for you. In the shadows of halftime, boom, rookie XPT collects the ball short from Cookie, dives over the line. Nothing was stopping him. He's going to score many, many tries like this in his future.
Oh, 100%. You should have seen Billy. I know Billy was just sitting a few chairs away from me, but the crowd absolutely erupted when Loko went over. There was no stopping him that close to the line. Yeah, he looked very excited. Cookie knew it straight away. He did it to him on purpose. Like, there's no stopping Loko that close. That's why Cookie gave him that ball, and it was great moment to see Loko cross for his first try. I'm sure it will be many tries in his Yeah, I
think so. Yeah, he'll go forever. That kid. Well, that was it for try scoring. But we did create chances in the second half, Billy. We did create chances. What did you think of the second half?
I I think they tried to hold the lead instead of putting the foot down. I knew that they were confident. They didn't get too cocky, but I think we should have executed better. Like that try, Sloan just has to. Like he always goes in with that one hand. Like he always usually scores them, but the time you don't, it's like, well, why don't you just place the ball down with two hands instead of one? Like the more ball security, the better. And with Holmes' try, that was more unlucky, I guess. It was a good kick in behind from Flatto. I guess he just went a bit. Holmes just went at full speed and just couldn't control the ball. So yeah, I would have liked to have won 32-6. Would have been great for and against.
Would have been.
But I guess we got to keep racking up the wins, and we've got to do that next Friday against Dolphins. I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but we've got to hope that the Roosters don't win by more than 24 and we'll stay in the 8 this week. Woohoo! Yup.
I hope the Roosters lose by 24.
Tell that to your brother.
Coco. Pierce Paul got to try to make the scoreline 20-6. That put us up to 6th place, and now we dropped down to 8th place. We might stay in the 8 this week, like I said before. How good's that for our confidence?
I think it's great for our confidence. I think for the players and for fans, because I know the fans are probably like, it's a roller coaster. 1 week we're not winning, next minute we are winning. And I think the players need that. Just after a bye as well, they won it in Brisbane, they've won against the Knights. And the Dolphins will be up there. So I'm hoping that they do feel that win and their confidence. You know, we say as Dragons fans that it's a roller coaster and we're most passionate, but I think we all are, and it's frustrating when they don't win the ones that we need them to win. But as long as they're winning and they're in the top 8, I think we should be grateful, like, because touchwood, we have never been on the bottom, like, well, not like wooden spooners, so that's great. So we have a good club and we have great players, so it's frustrating at times, but we're on the up at the moment, so let's enjoy the moment.
Yeah, we're flying through this show this week. We're up to. Does anybody else want to talk about the game this week?
Well, I do. I have a villain. Actually, I have a villain.
Okay, we'll have Coco's heroes and villains. Give us a hero as well and a villain.
Oh, okay, so my hero would be
proud.
my hero this week would be the first try scorer of the NRL.
Loko.
Yes, Loko. I think that was brilliant. I love how the team Loko came around for him. I thought it was brilliant. But my villain, and I'm going to say this, and I don't care, it's my opinion, so I'm going with Valentine Holmes. He had a shocker. He did some
good stuff, though.
Huh?
He did some good stuff.
But
his first try.
Yeah, no, but oh yes, Billy, go on, Billy, kid, come on, talk to me.
He will always have his good and bad moments, but he supplied as much good moments as he did bad.
Yeah,
so
I thought he did.
I think he was wearing his Queensland jersey under his Dragons jersey.
Shut up!
Get ready.
I'm sure that's going to come up too. I'm sure it's coming up in the agenda. I'm just sitting here reading it now, going, "Oh my God, it's coming up."
Yes, Scoop, you have your hand up. What would you like to say?
I've got my heroes and villains for the week. My
There we
hero
go.
of the week is the New South Wales girls taking down Big T's Queensland girls 2-1.
We'll come to that soon, mate. Don't you worry. I'm going to rip it in.
And then my villain of the week would be
Casey Badger.
Jerry Evans, who sucks for Queensland now.
That was totally different.
See that, Scoop? See that?
He's
See
going
that,
to
Scoop?
mute
See that? That's 10 minutes in the bin.
Well, being a New South Welsh woman, you know, it was great to see that both the teams won, and especially for the men who were up there in Queensland.
Cold
Yes,
one.
Big T, it was great, but there's still 2 more games to go, and you never know. But I'm hoping this is the downfall of good old friggin'. I'm going to say friggin' because it's still 6:55 p.m. Too early for swearing. So friggin' eggs called Queensland. So yes, it's a downfall. Yippee yay! Woo! Yippee yay!
That's
Okay.
Queensland song.
Before we get to that, Coco,
Yes.
New South Wales covered to come behind win, but they led. I think they led by 18 or 22. Nothing. Jess, do you know about that one?
They were behind for most of the game, and they won at the death.
Is it built?
Yeah, I think
I thought they were leading early.
They only won 28-24, but Ben Rumble again, a hat trick. He's a try scoring freak, that bloke.
He is.
Yeah, very tall, and the Dragons are in the second in New South Wales Cup now.
They are. But Warriors in New South Wales Cup are flying. They're 3 points ahead. It's crazy how much they're going. All right. Jersey Flegg rounded out the Dragons clean sweep. 3 games, 3 wins this week for the boys. 36-26 at Collisions Complex yesterday afternoon. So it was good on them. Clean sweep in all grains. We'd be leading the club championship if we had them now. I think they should bring the club championship back. Every team has 3 grades. And if those grades win, you win the club championship. If you're that old, you're like me, it was a long time ago.
I remember it.
I used to love going to Kogarah. I don't know if you did it, Jess. I don't know if you're old enough, but you used to go and watch the 3 grades.
I remember they used to have it in Wollongong, yeah.
Yeah, we used to go and watch the 3 grades. You watch the under 21s and you watch the reserves. All the old guys who can't make first grade anymore running around in the reserve grade. And all the young guys coming through. That was a good day. They were good old days. Take me back to the 80s. Take me back to the ball game. All right, news and rumours. Lathan Lawson, I'm going to use you again, Jess, because you told me about this. Got an upgrade on his contract.
That's right. He's got a clause in his contract that if he made his NRL debut this year, he'll be upgraded to the top 30. And since he made his NRL debut on Friday night, he'll be upgraded to the top 30 for next year. And I hope he does get more game time. He looked quite good, and he showed some good speed. And these rugby sevens players, they really take to the game very well. And
they are, aren't they?
Being a quicker game, the shorter game, but he's got a lot of speed, and he didn't look out of place in his first game of rugby league in professional rugby league the other night. That's for sure. And hopefully he gets more opportunities as the season goes on.
Like we said earlier, he made that big run just after half time that it should have set us up for a big win. We should have gone well on ahead in the game for that one. All right. New South Wales win game 1 of the 2025 Origin Series. Billy and Scoop, give me your thoughts on the on game 1.
Yeah. I was good. It was good from New South Wales. Like, we did some good things. We were very strong defensively. We were physical. And I think that Queensland just looked lost for answers. I would say that we defended them quite well, especially because they're a fast pack, and they've got some fast players on the outside with Nanai and Kogarah, who are pretty fast back rowers, to be fair. I also thought Cleary's kicking game might have been the most... It was shit. Like, he put good kicks up, bro. But the kicks he put, some of them were like Carl Flanagan heads. And Carl Flanagan did some good kicks on the weekend, but it's just so poor. So, you know what? We have a lot to work on to maintain and try and get a game 2 win, because if Queensland come out firing, which I'm sure they will, we're going to have a lot to worry about.
Scoop, what were your thoughts on the first game, mate?
Yeah, I think it was good. I reckon there'll be some, I hate to say it, Big T, but I think there's going to be some changes for Queensland coming. I reckon DCE will get dropped. and that pretty much game 1 was going to be his last for Origin, or for rep footy. So I don't see him coming back into the side at all anymore. And a few of your forwards might get dropped, but by the sounds of it, there won't be any changes for New South Wales.
Well, yeah, I have to correct you on that one because it looks like Mitch Barnett's picked up a knee injury over the Warriors tonight, over the Rabbits tonight. Who comes in to replace him?
Tom Bidden.
No.
No, Mitch Barnett.
Oh, Mitch
Who
Barnett.
comes in to replace Mitch Barnett?
Sorry. Just
Keon Koloamatangi.
That's fair.
Keon Koloamatangi. That's a fair call.
Yeah.
He was picking up big meters in the South team. South team there. I think George Tez is on the money. George Tez is on the money. Blake Laurie.
Blake Laurie. I think he's perfect.
It's Blake's turn.
He's got the mongrel.
Okay, Coco, you had your rant about New South Wales before. Can you tell me what you thought about the game this time?
Sure. I thought it was bloody brilliant. You know what? I'm going to put out, this is my little thing. I don't know if anyone else will agree with me in Facebook world, Instagram world, whatever. I miss the 80s. I'm a baby in 89, but the 90s, where mate versus mate, and you have a biff and you can biff on, but I really missed it. Thought it was a bit boring with no biffing, you know? Well, but Big T, there was no biffing. I love biffing.
You can talk about that next Tuesday night because we've got a massive Origin star coming on for our team this Tuesday. I won't give away his name yet. I won't give his name away yet. It'll be during the week.
But I think it was a really good game. Like there was both teams had errors, but it was. I thought it was a good. I like when it's a close match and it's like you're edge of your seat. You go, oh my goodness, what's going to happen? Like it was like. Queensland was there, but there was no one there. Like it was like things were not happening. Like you have the Cameron Munsters and you have the Harry Grants where they would direct the play, but they weren't really doing anything. Which was great for me. Like I thought it was just great.
It was a good game, and I thought Queensland didn't play quite as well as New South Wales. New South Wales got a couple of lucky shots. Well, I'll stay with you, Coco, because I was going to go to Jag, but he's disappeared for some reason. I think he said his internet shit itself. So yeah, Queensland, yeah, yippee, Queensland women avoided the clean sweep. Took out the second game, 18-14 with a great try. A few minutes to go. Chelsea Leonarduzzi scored under the posts. But I've got to say, congratulations to John Strange and Isabel Kelly. New South Wales being crowned 2025 State of Origin. Coco's gone. I was going to ask her about that, but
no, I'm here.
Oh, she's there.
I'm here.
What do you think about the girls' game, Coco? That was a great
really
game. The Queensland won late in the game.
Yeah, I didn't know it was Alex Brigginshaw's last game, but you know what? If we've already won it 2-0, why not just give it? Like, yes, people like whitewashes, but the girls, I'm so impressed with how the girls are going, like how involved everyone is being with the girls' sport, and I love it. And it was really the tackles. It's getting really amped up with the boys. So I'm doing another petition for the girls to be before the boys. So we should do it because I think it's fair. The girls, Yeah,
we could do that at a couple of games, but the girls want their standalone competition. They want to go to stadiums and pack it out for themselves, not because the men are going to be there. Which I think is fair enough, but they have to generate to do that. They have to generate the money. So
true, I know. I understand that.
I'll say you can have a couple of games before an NRL match, but I like the idea of having triple headers and double headers where they all travel up to North Queensland. They have 2 games up there, and they could sort of have like magic rounds where they go to Canberra. All teams go to Canberra.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
does.
It is.
But it's all
Yeah,
ideas.
I
They
used
throw
to
them all
like.
up, throw them all up in the air.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I like when we used to like when it was either New South Wales Cup and then the game. If it was a 5:30 game, you would go and watch one, and then or it used to be the under 18s, but there's no. I don't see the under 18s, but it was still all day. You're like, this is great footy time. Now it's just
Yeah.
like either you just go for one game and
Except
then
we mentioned that
you know,
earlier. Yeah. It has to be more on. Has to be
yeah.
more on for your money. Liam,
Yeah.
you got something there?
Yeah, I remember back in the days when I was like 14, 15, it used to be Holden Cup, New South Wales, or reserve grade, and then
Yeah.
NRL.
Yeah, it was like that. But
It was good.
yeah. And you know what I mean?
Did you have something there?
Country, you know?
Yeah, that's
Like-
outdated now. That's has to be like another 21 thing, I think. City country.
Yeah, I just miss it used to be I like how they go, like Matt Cooper was in one and he used to be like Matt Cooper, Shell Harbour Sharks, you know? It was so good.
Yeah. Do you have something to say, Bill? On the girls' game?
Say thank you, bro.
Thank you for adding me. Thank you for letting me in. But yeah, congratulations, John Strange and Isabel Kelly. What a great coach, John Strange. He's Roosters coach. Isabel Kelly's his club captain as well. So congratulations, New South Wales. Queensland will bring it home in the men's. Happy for that one.
Roosters up 12-4. Shit.
No.
I don't know where Jesse's gone. I wish he'd come back because let's have a look, see if I can find it. Present slides. No, it's not there. He had a small piece. Had a small piece on how the Dragons are stealing my thunder. I have a walk down memory lane on Tuesday nights, and I done Coco the other night.
Well, yeah, I didn't even get to see it. Oh,
You have to go back and watch it, Coco. Don't say that. You watched it again. Tell me you watched it again.
Yep, I watched it again.
No, I had that for Coco. I haven't got it on tonight, but I thought I did have it there. Jesse had a small thing on the Dragons girls. They had pictures they were signing
all that. Yeah.
of when they were younger. They had Zali Hopkins and Charlotte Basham and Margot was there too, and they all like signing it. So yeah, it was pretty good. Where are we now? Is that Jesse back? No, anyway. UFC great Dragons fan Alex Volkanovski had donated $10,000 to the Dragons NRLW program, saying it's something he wants to do and show them sport. They were at Volkanovski's gym the other week, and he was teaching them how to wrestle. So we might be seeing a bit of wrestling coming into the girls' game. I don't know how that'll work. We've only gone 40 minutes tonight. Does anyone else want to talk about Dragons-related stuff? Any of your questions we've got?
Yeah, any fans? Do you have any anything to say or want us to answer out there in Facebook land?
Or tell me how good I'm going tonight. You know, like I like to hear that in the comments. You know, like so it's Captain Big T tonight. I'm running the place. Jesse's disappeared on me.
You are doing lovely, Big T. You keep going.
All right. NRLW news. Charlotte Basham has re-signed with the Dragons in 2026. So
that's good.
That's a good thing. She's a great player, Charlotte Basham. So I think we've got all our girls now.
Yeah, I think hopefully we have a good season this year. I think we look much better than we did last year. From saying what I'm saying, I hope that comes true. It'd be good if both our teams end up in the top 8 at the end of the year. So that'd be great for the club.
Then I would also like to mention Fever Las Vegas, bring it on.
Las Vegas 2026. That'll be fantastic, I think. If anyone wants to sponsor me to go over, I'll be quite happy to take the sponsorship. But I'll even bring back a t-shirt. I'm having
to get the Dragons do like a special jersey for Vegas, like the Penrith Panthers did.
Yeah, would be good. It would be good. You get together with all the Just another quick one, not a news or a rumour, was Jaden Sewell picked up an ankle injury in the first half. Coco, Shane Flanagan said it's a low sprain. He should be out for 2 weeks. We're running out of back rowers. They're all dropping and going. Who comes in for Sewell? All three of you. Who comes in for Sewell?
Nick Sagradas, 100%.
Nick Sagradas.
Oh, I so think he's ready, but I don't think the coach thinks he's ready. I don't know. That's
I think Flanagan's been a pretty astute judge of player. Like, he's kept the boys back. He kept Couchman's back. Look at them this year. They're flying. They were flying this year. Ryan Couchman. Who's the other guy? There's Nick Sagradas and Halangahu in there. Jake and Halangahu. They could be coming in. We've also got Raymond Talamara there for experience.
I think that's what will happen. I think Raymond will get picked. Or Leilua will start and Raymond will get picked as well. Because
I'm thinking it'll go that way.
I don't see Lachlan Elias coming back into the side.
You don't?
Nah.
No, I don't think he'd back in the side. I mean, Lachlan King Tonga is killing it, and I thought Flato had one of his best games for us this week. Coco, Money Man, Money Man. Christian Tuipulotu is due to return from hamstring. He was supposed to come back last week. Flato said if it was a semi-final, which we haven't played for a number of years, hopefully he's talking to the future, he'd play. Yep. We had that Tyrell Sloan on one wing having 11 runs for 95 metres, and we got Corey Allen's there. I think he's got a hamstring injury, Corey Allen, but we've also got Nathan Lawson there, who absolutely killed it. And he's played on the same side as Christian. So who misses out next week when Christian Tuipulotu comes back?
Oh,
I know you love Sloan.
Yeah, I do love Sloan because, you know, like for me, it's about these Illawarrians. It's like I'm a Steeler, so half the lovely cherubs of the lovely St George space, like we've got to keep some of these Steelers down here, you know? So, that's a tough one. So
it's a tough one. Anybody else? Anybody else?
I'm going with Sloan to miss out.
He'll take the experience over. That's like he's obvious. He'll take experience. But
so you think Lawson will drop out of the team if Christian comes back?
Unfortunately, but I think it's not last of his chances, and I think we'll see much more of him during the year because our wingers go down like freaking flies. So
they are. And Tyrell Sloan didn't have his best game on the weekend either, so that puts more pressure on him. There's talk in the chats that Tyrell Sloan's got to go. You know, but
I love
he does have.
I love that. Not to you, Big T, but I love how when this guy he always gets hacked on by all these lovely.
He sure does. He sure does.
No, and I'm not yelling at you, by the way. Sorry, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just yelling because I'm passionate. So just letting you know. I love how everyone just when he does bad things, you got drop him. Right. Like, are you for real?
Do you think he did enough? Do you think he did enough on Friday night?
I think he did enough, but he had like a few errors. So did Valentine Holmes. Are you going to drop Valentine Holmes? Are you fans? Bring Chloe Bunny here.
What I'm saying is Nathan Lawson had a great game and Christian Tuipulotu comes back on the same side of the field. Does he swap Lawson over to the other side and give Sloan a rest?
Yeah. This is too hard.
Yeah, it's all too hard. I'd hate to be an NRL coach.
Or you could or you could rest Sloan, rest him. See what Lawson, the combination with Lawson and Moneyman. See how that works, or have Moneyman. I don't because you want to give or have Lawson, or you could just do Lawson on the bench and then Sloan have 20 minutes. I don't know, 20 minutes maybe, like
Yeah.
20 minutes. Like when he needed, and see how he goes, or something like, I don't know. That's all.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough call. I'd hate to be an NRL coach.
Yeah.
But we're going to find that out Tuesday night for what Shane Flanagan's going to do with our club. That's the Mad Dragon podcast for this week. Brought to you by Complete Warehouse Solutions. Get down and see Jeff on Jeff and the team. Commerce Drive, Lake Illawarra. Absolutely fantastic. Tuesday night, come and join us at 7:30. I think we're all on again Tuesday night, except for Scoop. Scoop can't be on Tuesday night, but we're taking a couple for the team this year. We've had a couple drop out, and we're just making up the numbers now. We've got a very special guest on Tuesday night. I hope he can make it with us. I'll relieve it now. I'll reveal it now. Choppy Close is coming back to join us on the Mad Dragon podcast. We did do those 2 points. The last 6 points have been great. We beat the Broncos. We had the bye. We beat the Knights. We've got Dolphins coming next week. Choppy Close is our guest. Come and join us. Another 2 points were definitely needed.
Well, no, I can.
Come on, Dragons fans. Hang on. I've not done this before. I've not ended the show before.
Okay.
I've got to find our here we go. The outro. Where's the outro? There we go. We've got him. Okay. Thanks, Dragons fans, for joining us. That was my first one. Let me know. If you like my podcast tonight. Thanks for joining us. Mad Dragons podcast. Come on, Dragons fans. Fire up.
Yeah. Fire up.
The outro. There we
go.
go.
She wears it on her sleeve. As Master tells tales of dragons wins and tune and victory. Tony and the MP crew will do their very best. Hitting up topic and I digress with a red bee on our chest. The Mad Dragon podcast is a sheep of camaraderie. Navigating rants down rabbit holes in the land of big red bees. And so our paddlers speak the tales and our friendship is our dream. The Mad Dragon podcast, funded by our team.
Dragons for life, baby.
Let's go.
Oh, now he comes back.
Yeah,
Oh, my
George
God.
wasn't the
Well,
friend.
don't tell me you finished the show.
Yeah, we did it, bro.
How many times do I end the
I
stream?
lost the internet for 10 minutes.
Oh, I hate the internet. Yep, we did it. We did it.
We're still on. We're still on. We're still live. I can't turn it off.
Loko is at Belle's heart, she wears it on her sleeve. As Master tells tales of dragons wins and tune and victory. Tony and the MP crew will do their very best. Hitting up topic and I digress with a red bee on our chest. The Mad Dragon podcast is a sheep of camaraderie. Navigating rants down rabbit holes in the land of big red bees. And so our paddlers speak the tales and our friendship is our dream. The Mad Dragon podcast, funded